repair company. We're going to go over the things that are being done right, things that are being done wrong, and ultimately the game plan that I will set out for you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So let's go ahead and get started. If I look at the website's beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. Thing that's missing, you want to see above the fold, which is what's in your vision as soon as you come to the website, is an H1. Usually right across here. We service most makes and models, which that doesn't tell me anything but that you service makes and models. Do we even have an H1? Let's see. We have 0 H1. So if you have an SEO company doing this for you, straight up, they're already screwing up. They have 20 H2s, 2 H3s, and 0 H1s. And H1 basically says, hey Google, this is what my site is about, right? And you don't have that. So let's keep going. Book appointment, that's good. And it leads to a pop-up, which appointment details, that's good. But as you see, this little thing they have going on here, it's kind of slow. Shop Genie. All right, this goes over to your Google, the Google button. It opens up in a separate window, which is good. That's awesome. You have all your different services, auto repair, all that stuff. You have your location hyperlinked and it opens in a new window, which is good. Your phone number is not click to call. I want it to be click to call, so if anyone ever goes over the number, not over the phone, but over the number too, where it's click to call. And as you can see, the phone number is not click to call, but the phone is click to call. All right. SMS, you can send an SMS. That's cool. The Google, that's cool. You got your hours and days of operation up here. That's cool. Okay. Website looks good. Interlinking going on. Love it. All right. I don't see anywhere on your homepage your GMB embedded except for this link right here and this link right here. When I say embedded, I mean the actual map embedded. Okay. Don't see it. Overall, I like the look of the site. Now, let's go ahead and look at some things that you got going wrong and what we can do about it. So, what we have here, we have the website SEO Audit. I use this. It's SEO Power Suite. So, every single one of your pages, on your home page, you only barely have 900 words. The rest of the pages are even worse. You have anywhere from 400 to about 600 words of content on each page. We want consistently, we want at least 1,500 words of content on every single page, on every single blog, etc. Especially when competing with something we know is going to be highly competitive. Like there's tons of auto repair shops in your area. And you're putting bare minimum amounts of content on here, it's not going to work. Whoever you have doing your SEO, I mean, they should know this by now, but you know, like we've already shown you, H1, no good. Okay? Don't even have the H1s done. So now let's look at the site details and all that, what we got going on here. Got 785 issues, 63 warnings, and 722, if you will, say, hey, info is like, hey, check me out. I don't know if I'm an error, but check me out. All right? And that's what you want to do is go check it out. Make sure, for example, that where it says resources restricting from indexing, that you want to restrict all 198 of those. That there are not pages that are indexed that should be indexed, or vice versa. Okay? I want to make sure my 404 pages are set up correctly. I want to make sure I don't have empty alt text, and you got 143 of them. This is basic SEO that an SEO company should be utilizing. Okay? Let's look. Empty meta description. I mean, all this stuff would take about, 30 days or less to fix it completely. Now we go over to the technical SEO part of it and see what are you doing as far as Google Core Vitals. Now, to get to your Google Core Vitals and see your tests, all you got to do is right-click, hit Inspect, go over here to the arrows, Performance Insight, right? Or we're going to run a report, and we just simply run the report. Okay, and it's going to tell us where we're passing or failing. Now all we do is analyze page load. It's going to go through it, show you, is it passing on mobile and desktop? We want it to always pass on mobile and desktop. Not just desktop, not just mobile. We want to optimize it for both so there's a good user experience. That's what this whole thing's going over. As far as best practices, great. SEO, couple of tweaks and you'll be up in the 90s and get it green just like this one. Accessibility and performance, not so much. So you got a lot of CSS and JavaScript and image issues going on, and you need to reduce your CSS and serve your images in next-gen format. What's that mean? Right now, most of your images are served as GIFs and JPEGs. Next-gen is WebP, okay, which makes the images load faster. Minify your CSS, your JavaScript, etc. And if we do that, then we'll get this score up to where it should be and green across the board, and that's what we want. So let's look at your rankings. I got good news, I got bad news. So this is a 1 mile radius. In other words, this is basically your parking lot. Now, in your parking lot, you're basically just in the top 20. Why are you in the top 20? Because right on top of your location, you're ranking for auto repair. Outside of right up top of your location, you're not ranking. So we have a long way ahead of us. I don't know how much SEO you've had this SEO company doing, but they're not doing very effective work. Okay, I should be able, in a 1 mile radius, rank you for your term plus city, or your term in general. 1 mile, that's it. We're not talking about 5-10 miles out. First thing we want to do is rank you in 1 mile. Then we go to 5. Then we go to 10, depending on you as the client how far out you want to go. All right, so inside of Kirkland, you only have less than 100,000 in population, so it should be very simple to get your business ranked and dominating that entire area. Furthermore, when we look inside Kirkland, Washington for auto repair, you'll notice there's only a handful of shops. So in other words, it's not like you're Atlanta, Georgia, or New York, where you'll have hundreds upon hundreds of businesses competing on Google for your keywords. Okay, so in my opinion, 3 months or less, I can dominate easily that 1 mile radius. After I'm in the 1 mile radius and that entire geogrid's green, I'm going to take it out to 5 miles and 10 miles depending on you. So game plan. First things first, you need to fire that SEO company. Second, you need more content on your website. You need to get your on-page fix. You need to get your technical SEO fix. And then start with backlinks, weekly blogs for supporting content, for the new content you're going to be putting on your website. And backlinks, I believe in them, but it's not the end-all be-all. First thing you got to do is your site structure and the content. So if you have any other questions, make sure to book a call. I'm going to send this video recording over to you, and I look forward to working